Hello and welcome to Secrets of Organ Playing podcast.
This is a show dedicated to helping you become a better organist.
We're your hosts, Vidas Pinkevičius
and Aušra Motuzaitė Pinkevičienė.
We have over 25 years of experience of playing the organ.
And we've been teaching thousands of organists online from 89 countries since 2011.
So now let's jump in and get started with the podcast for today.
We hope you'll enjoy it.
Hi guys, this is Vidas.
And Aušra.
Let's start episode 702 of Secrets of Organ Playing podcast. This question was sent by Leo and he writes, "Good evening. Thanks so much for the fine work that you and your staff render. I'm currently moving into a new position as organist for the Second Presbyterian Church here in Memphis. I'm ecstatic about this amazing opportunity. Are there any secrets or nuggets of wisdom as it pertains to learning difficult pieces quickly? Please advise or share what to purchase on your website. Thank you, Leo." We already responded privately to Leo, but we thought that it would benefit other people to discuss this question, right?
Yes, it's very important question actually.
Yeah, if you have an important position and you know that your music responsibilities would involve to learn a lot of difficult music very fast, maybe accompaniments, choral accompaniments, pieces with soloists, solo pieces for organ, what you do, right? What would you do? Any ideas, Aušra, today?
Well, actually, first of all, just keep in mind that not all music that sounds hard, it's really hard to learn. So you can always search and look for compositions that sound like substantially hard music, but you don't need much effort to put into that music in order it to sound well. So, probably you have to, select some pieces for playing at church like this. Then another advice would be, when you picked up a new piece, don't play it from the beginning to end. Maybe play it like once from the beginning to end, and then you have to analyze it and to know what is hard in that piece and what is not as hard. Because even in the hardest piece, all the pages won't be hard in the same way, There would be easier spots, let's see, like sequences going on, and maybe some pages without pedals, so you wouldn't need so much time to spend on those. And then each time when you practice, just play through the hard spots first, and then play everything from the beginning till the end. That will save you time and make your progress faster. And of course, another advice would be, just organize your music well, because you really don't have to play everything new every time. When you will build up a significant portion of repertoire, you can start repeating things, exchanging some things, and that will make your life easier too. What would be your points of?
I would want to elaborate a little bit on what you said before about choosing your repertoire wisely, that not all pieces are equally difficult to learn. And it's true for contemporary repertoire, especially if you compare it to classical repertoire, Baroque repertoire, or romantic or even modern repertoire. Standard organ literature, they are much more difficult than most of contemporary organ composers would write. for liturgical purposes, not necessarily for concert works, but liturgical purposes. So basically living composers. And there is a reason for that, because they're practical. They know that their target audience are busy musicians, and maybe they have limited skill set. Always need to think about limited practice time. So they want to create the most effective music, but keep it still accessible. When I write music, I also keep that goal in mind, obviously. So if you don't have lots of time, sometimes picking contemporary works over classical works would be a better choice. But then you have to be careful about quality, because time-tested classical works, of course, they are quality works. But with contemporary music, you have to select your own pieces and trust your ears, trust your taste, and choose wisely with quality in mind.
And of course, I think it's very important to keep sight reading, especially if you are a church musician, because, the more you will sight read, the easier you will learn the new music.
I agree with that. I think Leo will learn a lot of difficult pieces quickly, because there is no other way around it. Yes, once you are thrown into that situation as an organist in a large church, then at first it will be difficult, maybe 6 months or even a year. But I'm sure the second year will be much easier than the first one, right, Osha?
Definitely, because, all this liturgical calendar, it will repeat, during the next year.
Yes.
And you can just refresh some pieces that you played last year, and we will still work nicely for a new year. So
Definitely. So, if you have any other questions, please let us know. And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.
This podcast is supported by Total Organist, the most comprehensive organ training program online.
It has hundreds of courses, coaching and practice materials for every area of organ playing, thousands of instructional videos and PDFs. You will not find more value anywhere else online.
Total Organist helps you to master any piece, perfect your technique, develop your sight reading skills, improvise or compose your own music, and much, much more.
Sign up and begin your training today at organduo.lt and click on Total Organist. And of course, you will get the first month for free too. You can cancel anytime.
If you need one-on-one coaching, you can check out our page on Buy Me a Coffee platform.
Find out more at buymeacoffee.com/organduo.